Hiya, I'm Mika, and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Last Specter. And you know what I'm gonna start with here? I'm gonna start with trains, because I love me some trains. Alright. Oi, what's up with this train? There's hardly any fuel. If we run out of fuel, we can't get to our new excavation site on time. We'll lose the spot to someone else. We'll just have to refuel on the go. I forget the rules here. I start here? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The train is 7 cars long? Dude. This is gonna be wrong. I'm gonna hit that car. I'm gonna hit that car so hard. Or the car's gonna hit me, you know, either way. Make the turn, make the turn, make the turn. Yes! Alright. Now the car is definitely gonna hit me. Ooh, just barely. Oh, but it's not gonna make it past this one, is it? So close. So close. So we need some sort of minor adjustment. Because we made it pretty much all the way. Without issue. I wonder if I could... Oh, I can't do any of that. Okay. We clearly don't need all the fuel. This is gonna throw off a lot of the other timings. Car's gonna make it past just barely there. We're gonna surround the car with train cars for a brief moment. It's gonna hit the side of the train. Okay. But there's no other way to make a crossing once I end up down here. Can I cross my own track? I can. Okay. I didn't mean to back out like that. If that's the case, we could do this first. And then come down here and do this. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully well. I should be running the numbers. I should be doing the math. I should be think-thonking. Get out past us. Get out. Whoa, head-on collision. I don't know if that actually makes any difference. I don't think it does. You need to buy it more times somewhere, and there's not a whole lot of options for that, but doing a squiggly here might set us into a good loop. Maybe. I don't know. I'm placing and guessing. I could think about it. Probably should think about it, honestly. Alright, just got around. I am a genius. Dungan's dodge. Hell yeah, dodge that car. So good, like. I need to hit all those stations. Now, I'm quite a peaceful soul by nature, but I can't get a wink of sleep lately because of this ridiculous course. Tell me, how are you supposed to get through all the stations and the goal? I'm at my wit's end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit the side of the train, so I can't immediately jump in there. I have to go around the bottom of it. Pretty much seems like. I almost have to counter zigzag. But that's not an option. Not forever. And I'd absolutely have to get there before the train squiggles around that way. We'll see. We'll see. I've got some principles going on here. And I was not correct. So what if we buy it some more time? That's pretty exact. Hopefully this is a solution. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be awkward. It's gonna be weird. No? No. What do M do? What do M do there? I'm gonna scream. I did it. I finally did it. Behold. Watch. Behold the beauty. Behold the majesty. It's accidental. I didn't do any of this on purpose. I mean, it was on purpose. Like, I was trying things, but I didn't think that this was actually going to work. I thought this was a solution I'd tried a dozen times before. And let me tell you, the close calls on this one. There's that one, and then there's like 2 more. Because there's this one here, and then there's this one here. It's a nightmare. It's gross. And I do need that other gas tank in order to make it all the way to the end. Oof. That's all I gotta say. Oof. Alright. So that's the train ones. There's another fish one, I'm pretty sure. Scrungle. 8 seconds, 15 coins. I don't want a bubble here, because that's just going to make them bounce back the other way. Is it? I forget how the bubbles work. How do the bubbles work? Thrilling. Okay. Come up here, get that, hit that, bounce back, hit the gold, bounce. That's not how that's gonna work, is it? Puts him on the right course. It's not bad. What if I bubble... What if I bubble here? Science time. It's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. Then we don't grab that last coin, and that's a problem. What if we don't double back there? Could that be something? What happens if I have these two bubbles together? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just misses this bubble entirely. I'm back at gold. Bounce the way around. What if I put a bubble there? He's gonna come here, bounce here, bounce here. Do? I don't think it's gonna be fast enough. Ooh, just barely. And I am gonna poke around the puppet theater real quick. Episodes? What episodes of who? Peek into the lives of those you've met during your investigation. Okay. Maybe some other time. Puppet theater. We got one new word, so I don't think we'll be able to make a whole lot of progress. First time in cooking class, I was kind of nervous. Welcome! A chef is light on words and heavy on the cooking, so let's get going. What's the first thing you need? That's right, ingredients. Today we were looking at carrots, onions, potatoes, broccoli, beef, and milk. Let's make us a stew. Okay, these are the fresh veggies here, so you can't use them as is, not unless you like the taste of dirt. The chef was right. They were all pretty dirty, so I could... rinsed. So I scrubbed them first. Nope, rinsed. It's alright, rewind. Yes. Rinsed. Okay, rinse them. There we go. Only a barbarian would cook with dirty vegetables. Don't be afraid to wash them thoroughly. Once the vegetables are clean, you put them on your cutting board. Now let's go ahead and peel them. Shaking nervously, I could hear the clock ticking, but I heard the... Okay, gripped. Hey! Gripped is good. Grip the peeler firmly. That's not a peeler, that's a knife. The vegetables were peeled, I had done it. I exhaled a sigh of relief. Nice, now that you've peeled them, let's cut them up. Come on, chop chop. We'll do the same for the meat as well. I took hold of the knife and began careful not to cut myself. I sliced all the vegetables. Yum. Tasty. Good, almost time to throw everything in the pot. But first, let's bring out the flavor a little bit. Chef took out a frying pan as soon as I decided I knew what I had to do. I coated the frying pan in oil, threw the meat and veggies in, and I sauteed it all. Yeah, a wonderful smell filled the kitchen, and I tried hard not to drool. I guess I didn't try hard enough. Great, now that you're prepared the ingredients, now it's time to throw everything in the pot. I did as instructed, and I gingerly blanked the heat on the stove, turned up. Licked the heat on the stove. It wasn't long before the chef moved on to the next task. Looks good, and here's my secret ingredient for a good stew. Add in some milk, careful not to burn your stew. I turned down the heat a little, and I carefully... The correct amount of milk. No, simmered, wrapped, scrubbed, mixed, flattened, licked, tasted, mixed. Mixed is my best option. Yep. I don't have the word. I mixed, I stirred, I think I even whisked. I did it over and over until I could do no more. The chef rolled his eyes and shook his head reproachfully. By your hand, the play fell apart. Will we ever get to see how it ends? No. No. I'm sure I tried that a dozen times. Ugh. We'll get there. We'll get there. I guess we could poke into an episode. Because we've already done Layton's office. Laughing Man. Brooks' house was completely demolished by the Specter, but he's not going to let that get him down. He believes that if he just keeps laughing, he'll be happy. Yes, view episode. There's the button. Oh, how terrible. Just awful. I'm so sorry about your house, Brock. Brock, listen. We're going to rebuild your place, okay? If we all pitch in, we'll have your house rebuilt in no time at all. No. No? What? I kinda like having a house with no walls, or a ceiling, or a house. It's almost like living on a beach. I could just sit out here in my swimsuit all day. Well, that's certainly one way to look at it. I can take a nap and get a nice suntan at the same time. I'll need a good book, though. Black Raven Day. Psst, Crow. The moon falls on the cheese eye. It does. Since when? Code, Crow. You wanted us to use code, right? I said that someone is looking for the black market. Oh, right. Drop the blue spoon at dawn. And that means go get everyone else. I gotcha. That wasn't very good code, but I gotcha. Phew, that was close. I never seen you out of breath before, Batcher. I've never seen a grown-up in such good shape. Did you see her chase me onto the roof? Yeah, those weren't the moves of an amateur. I thought you were pinched for sure. Yeah, you got a good view of everything from the window you were watching from. You got a good view of everything from the window you were watching from? Hey, that's the Lookout's job. Can you two stop fighting? You're making me homesick. Sorry, Badger. We gotta be extra careful now. Those guys who chase us might still be on the lookout. It might be good for one of us to look out for them. Everyone okay? Any injuries? My feelings got hurt. Wait, what happened to my candy? I just bought that. Tweets, how many times we gotta tell ya? Black Raven doesn't eat candy. The ropes get all sticky. Let's worry about that later. I'm more concerned with the adult who can follow us onto rooftops. It was pretty scary. She was pretty and scary. Let's see how smart she and her friends are. We left them the puzzle pieces. Now it's up to them. We already placed the medals, so we better get ready for them. You think they'll do it? If they do, I'll be in the auction house. You all know what to do. Do this, do that. Ever since I was born, it's just doing things one after another. Come on, Nabby. We haven't had any good customers in a while. I'm hungry for business. And food. Yeah, I got it. Your appetite for food drives your attitude. That's nice. Well, I'm gonna go, okay? If you don't get it right, you'll hear from the crow. First dressing up as the Black Raven, now even more responsibilities. What a pain. Neat. And we got one more. We might as well knock this one out and then we'll call it an episode. I know the professor doesn't recall, but this place sure takes me back to the day we met. Ooh.
But I didn't do anything! anything.
You and the rest of the pickpocket scum in this city are finished. He says it was you. Are you calling him a liar?
No, of course not. Ugh.
She stole the wallet that was in my pocket.
Liar! This is ridiculous! I'm telling you, this child was confusing me with someone else.
Oh, that O1. Is that right, son? You just confused?
She did it.
Shut it!
Huh? Might I be of help?
It's all under control. This lady here swiped this poor boy's wallet. Could you give me the details of this case, Officer Grosky? The details are, well, of course I can. As he was walking through the streets, this young man noticed that his wallet was missing. He felt that woman who had just passed him seemed suspicious, and he informed the patrolman. When the patrolman checked the contents of her bag, he found the stolen wallet. Those are details of the case. Open and shut if you ask me. Could I see the stolen wallet? Young man, did you inform the officer that this isn't actually your wallet? What? What do you mean? Well, it's a style preferred mostly by women. It is your mother's wallet. Is it your mother's wallet by any chance? Perhaps she asked you to run an errand, and perhaps you saw a pair of new shoes you liked. Perhaps you just couldn't resist buying those shoes that you are currently wearing. And perhaps you got scared and are now trying to pretend that the money was stolen. Is that right? No, it's not right. In order to put the blame on someone else, you placed the empty wallet into this young lady's purse. Is this correct, son? What kind of proof do you have to back up that accusation, Layton? Be calm, Grosky. I'll explain once the boy admits the truth. There's nothing to admit. Are you certain? A gentleman never lies, remember? I didn't. Oh, but everyone else has them. I just wanted to fit in. But this way? Do you think you'd be able to truly enjoy these shoes knowing that an innocent woman was in prison? If you spend your entire life trying to fit in with others, you'll never belong anywhere. In this life, one must always be true to oneself. Is that clear? Yes, sir. You're right. I'm sorry. That's a good lad. Come with me and I'll help you return the shoes. You will? You're not going to arrest me? Well, that's really up to Officer Grosky here. Making a false report is punishable by 15 years in Siberia. But I'll let it slide. Layton, how did you know? Well, I could see his hands shaking as if he was the one who had been caught. His shoes were brand new. There was only a bit of change left in the wallet. And this woman here doesn't seem at all like the type who would rob a young boy. Once you examine those elements, a logical conclusion arises. So, like, you saw her and decided she couldn't crime? That's prejudice. You prejudged her. I could assure you she could crime.
I hope to never see you here again. Maybe you could take up etymology.
Wait! Thank you so much.
No need to thank me, miss. Helping a young lady like you is the duty of every gentleman. Have a lovely day.
He called me a lady. Wait! Come back here. What's your name?
That, miss, is Herschel Layton. Don't let the hack fool you. That is a man of powerful intellect. He helps us out from time to time with our tougher cases. You know, pickpockets and whatnot.
Herschel Layton. I'll remember that.
Your hat makes you look like a dumbass, Layton. And now I'm actually the professor's assistant. Wow. I won't let you down, Professor. I'll get the records we need. Don't let his hat fool you. Ceramic bowl. It may not fetch a high price, but it is a fine piece of workmanship. Bad art. It captures the essence of both horror and wonder at the same time, at once. Shiny scale. Could this large shining scale have come from a local species? No clue. Silver ore. You cannot spot minerals, and you can spot minerals and flecks of silver when it catches the light. Exciting. Thank you guys very much for watching. Remember to take care of yourselves, live tomorrow's another day. I hope to see you then. Bye. Oof. I didn't know if I'd hold it that long.